everybody, this is Alan Anthony from Phone Tech at Work, and today I have a little side-by-side versus battle of the Galaxy S6, HTC One M9, and the iPhone 6. Now, if you're in the store and you're deciding on whether to buy a new phone, here's the thing here. You don't know what to get, you like one but you don't like the other, and I just want to say a few things that where each one has its advantages. Now, I'm going to go through like a bunch of different things, and I'm going to tell you which is the positives and which is the negatives and what is the best thing if you're looking for that particular reason. So let's look at the form factor first. So we have the Galaxy S6, which has the all glass back and the aluminum sides. So then we have the HTC One M9, which has the aluminum design also with the gold trim around. And you have your boom sound speakers in front. Then we have your iPhone 6, which has the also aluminum back all around and all that stuff like that, and it's super thin. So if you're looking for the lightest phone to carry is definitely the iPhone 6 in my opinion. Which I would like to add that everything is my opinion. If you don't agree with me, I understand, but this is why it's my channel. So let's go with which is the best camera. So everybody's been hearing about how the M9 does not have the best camera at all. After the update, it's okay. It's not bad. I mean, I could definitely use it for any type of social media use, but if I had to pick a camera between the S6 and the iPhone 6, I would definitely go with the iPhone 6 for all occasions, like if you're outside, if you're in a dark spot and you just want a nice low light picture, I would definitely pick the iPhone 6. So if you're basing your opinion on cameras, the iPhone 6 is good. The Samsung is just one below it in my opinion. If you're basing your opinion on the front-facing camera, the HTC One M9 and the S6 has a wider lens in my opinion for the front, so you will have more of a great shot if you have a lot of people and you want to fit them all in one shot. So for the front-facing camera, I would definitely choose the HTC One M9. The iPhone 6 does have a great camera, but it's a little bit sharpened. I know it's more clear, but it's the fact that I could definitely use selfie mode on the HTC One M9 as my personal opinion. If you want a sharpened image, I mean it's clear, but it's not really great in my opinion. I would definitely choose the iPhone 6, but the iPhone 6 is right head to head with the HTC One M9. The Samsung front-facing camera is good, but if I had to choose one, it would be the HTC One M9, then the iPhone 6, then the Samsung Galaxy S6. So we got that 6699 or whatever. Okay, so if you want to go through the most smoothest phone in my opinion, I know if you want to go Android versus Apple, I mean, I'm an Android guy, but I love just having a Apple device around me. I mean, a lot of people love iMessage and all that stuff, and that's probably like the best thing that it has. It has a better app. I know what you're gonna say. Android has the same apps, but you know, there's certain apps that run better on Apple than on Android. So if I had to pick a device if it was my first device to carry with me, I would choose the Apple. But then after that, it would be the Samsung S6. I think the S6 is a totally new design, and I love it. I had the S2, S3, S4. I skipped the S5, and I just went straight to the S6. Let's see if anything else would actually catch your mind where you want to use and pick a phone. If you wanna, here, let me just line these up so you can see what they look like side by side, which is the bigger. So we have the iPhone 6 is the shortest of the two, and I think that the second tallest would be the S6. And then you have the HTC One M9. If you want to look for the more thicker phone, the more thickest one is the HTC One M9 because it does have these edges, and it looks like it's slim, but it's kind of rounded there. So the thinnest phone is the iPhone 6, then it's the S6. let's see, what are the advantages of the HTC One M9? The advantages of the HTC One M9 is that you have a smooth OS experience in the HTC sense. I think having boom sound speakers is just awesome if you're watching YouTube videos or any type of videos at all. I think it's a great experience. I like the fact that it's smooth. It's not as laggy as Samsung. And I know that Samsung has fixed their lagging problem by taking away certain apps and just putting them in the Samsung store. But the thing that gets me about the M9 is the fact how it did not change from the M8. I had the M8, I loved it, but the fact that I just upgraded to the M9 and it feels like I still have a M8 in my pocket. So here's the funny thing here is that I have a M8 case and I put the M9 inside of it and it fits perfectly. See that? Only problem is that it has a little thing there. So if you want a device that's smooth, a great eye catcher, I mean, I would definitely choose the M9. If you want something new, like the Galaxy S6, which I think looks awesome. I love the fingerprint scanner. It's just amazing. That's one thing I have to bring up with the M9 is that the boom sound speakers. Okay, I already brought that up. And you have the wide selfie thing there. You have a beautiful look on those. So back to the S6. So the S6 just has a great camera. Has a loud speaker on the bottom too. This is one of the loudest speakers that I've had in my type of situations. If you didn't notice, I do have a tempered glass on it. I know it's not clean. I'll clean it up in a little bit. But if you want a new experience with a great camera, and you have themes. Oh yeah, and you have themes also in the M9. It's more smoother. And that's another thing with HTC One M9. I forgot that it has an SD expansion slot. So if you have any SD cards you've had in the past for any type of other phone, it will work with the HTC One M9, which is great. So if you have a lot of movies, you watch them on the go, and you bring them in your backpack or whatever, the HTC One M9 is your way to go. But if you have a fixed storage situation, then you will be left with the iPhone 6 and the Samsung Galaxy S6. So back to the S6. So we have a smoother experience with that. We have themes if you want to apply themes. I have the Avenger theme on it right now. The app situation is smooth. If you're running any high-powered games, it will work on all three of these devices, no problem. If you want to go through benchmarks, I think the S6 is the highest one out of all these ones that I've been seeing on all the other tech channels, whatever. But I'm not going to go through that. I'm just going through real-life experiences. So at the S6, we got a great camera in the back. We got the fingerprint scanner, which is awesome. It has a little raised thing. So if you don't have a case, you might be having problems with the fact that it will hit the lens there. Alright, so another thing too, if you want to see which one has a bigger screen, obviously it will be the Galaxy S6 because the Galaxy S6 has a 5.1, the HTC One M9 has the 5 inches, and the iPhone 6 has the 4.7. So let's go to the iPhone 6. Why would you pick the iPhone 6? The iPhone 6 you pick because all your friends have iMessage. All your friends have iMessage and your kid knows how to play with the Apple system more because it's more easier. Back to the iPhone 6. The iPhone 6 is great because it has a perfect fingerprint scanner. The speaker is also loud on this one. You have a nice design in the back. I think the form factor here is amazing. And if you have an Apple Watch too, and if you're not really tech savvy, and if you're not really into rooting phones and widgets and all that stuff, the iPhone 6 is meant for you. If you have kids and you want to take a quick snap of a photo, the iPhone 6 will get the shot done better than the S6 and the M9. I've done that plenty of times where my kids are running around and I want to catch that quick shot. The iPhone 6 is the closest one that I could get to. I also had the 6 Plus, which is a little better, but because it has the OIS, the image optical stabilization. So if you're in the market for picking a phone, I hope this helped you. And if it didn't, maybe I should make another one, right? Or maybe I should just retire. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Follow Phone Tech at Work for more videos like this of the iPhone 6, M9, S6. Please like and subscribe. Peace.